Good morning. Good morning. Which was my sound? Good morning. Good morning. Maleni. Just looking for my sound. Just fine. Maleni, I'm not gonna be long. Good morning. I the 4th of November, and I'm finally remembering that this month is my birthday month. So it's pretty exciting because this month I'm going to be fully 43 years of age. So it's quite exciting. I'm already gray. So I've been gray since I was in my 30s. So I wanted to say something with regards to the post about hugging your teens. And I specified teens on purpose because I've been talking about this for the past 3 or 4 years about us also giving teenagers that physical love, even if they know that we love them, just for them to remember how it's like. Most of the teens, and also I've been reading a lot of teens dying by suicide. And I've been reading a lot about teens who are just emotionally under a lot of stress. And also, as parents, we tend to not know everything that is happening in our teenagers' lives to a point where really the best that you can do is try everything on your part to ensure Uguti they start the day right. Of course, it's not going to be perfect, and of course, each day is not going to be the same. But what we're saying, or what I'm encouraging, is that as far as possible, um, allow them to start the day right. It also gives you permission to also start the day right as well. So we practice intentionally to start our days right. I do know that sometimes teens and preteens and kids can be a bit challenging in the mornings in terms of preparing for school and all of that, and that sometimes we get so caught up in the shouting and instructing them to do their stuff and everything else. And as such, by the time we have to leave for work and for school, we're already frustrated and already, and this reminds me of the incident where a or maybe I shouldn't make this example, it's too close, but I guess I can, with all the sensitivity around it, to say sometimes some of the accidents that happen in the mornings usually are caused by us always being in panic, and always rushing for the next thing because there's a lot of panic around us. Work is challenging, money is challenging, just life is challenging as well. And as such, it's so easy to get caught up in the challenges of life that we forget the little things. So I'm saying let's intentionally remember the little things, and ensure that we try. I'm just saying, let's try. And the interesting thing about it is that as kids grow, mostly teenagers, they tend to get to a space where they don't want hugs and kisses anymore. But what I know for sure, it's not that they don't want or enjoy those hugs and kisses. It's just a nature of them growing up. They think they are too big for those hugs and kisses. But what I know is that those hugs and kisses, it affirms their existence. It affirms that their parents love them regardless. It affirms that you see them and that you notice them. It affirms a feeling of no matter what happens, either at school or with my peers, but ekhaya ngiright, yazi ekhaya ngiright, bayangibona ekhaya, bayangithanda ekhaya, they see me, they appreciate me. It affirms that. I've also been talking a lot about this for the past few years about the value of touch. It's called touch therapy in the Western terms, but the value of touch, it speaks a language that cannot be articulated by words. It speaks a language that affirms, that validates, and as such, I would recommend that you try not skip it as far as possible. Yes, I'm aware that the mornings can be challenging. The other best thing that you can do to avoid that morning rush and those morning fights is to attempt to get your teens or your kids to prepare for things a night before, so that in the morning you have less things to squabble about. And of course, it's not perfect, and I'm not pushing you guys to perfection. I'm just saying we could try, because life is already challenging. What I also know is that when your morning as a parent started okay, it makes life at work a bit easier, because you are there at work, because you're there to support your kids. You are doing your job, you are earning the money so that you can support your kids. It makes it less challenging for you when you feel all right, because you did the right things in the morning with your kids and with your family. I'm just saying, let's just remember that, you know? And then let's see where it goes. Let me just check the comments. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Um, yeah, preaching. Well, Tabi said the thing about teens that you need to keep talking to them and repeating yourself until they get it. So unfortunately, that's the root of being a mom to teens and preteens. All right, please start your day, and please have a wonderful day. I'm gonna talk. There's something that something we've been working on for the past 6 months, and it relates to using the names of your kids as an affirmative tool, and also as a validation tool. And we created t-shirts, not t-shirts, but just clothing items that have their names and meanings of their names. It's been such a mission to get this project off the ground, to a point where we are tired now, because it has so many challenges. But I'm going to try and share about it. Perhaps by us sharing about it could give momentum to the project, but I'll share sometime later on in the day. We also do have dates for next year for the retreats, and also we are working on a gap year program as a launch for the School of Creativity. And I will share more about that also as the days go by, because we want to see how we can assist our kids to also live intentionally and learn how to be self-motivated and driving themselves as well. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day.